So the first thing you need to do is wind the window all the way down. You'll see why in a minute. You need to remove, oops, this should just screw off. Obviously there's an issue with this one. Now you need to remove this black plastic trim here. So if you just get a trim tool in the back of this here and push it that way, it's got these little tabs here that locate into parts here. Then remove this for the wing mirrors. It just pops out and it's on a plug here, and the plug just pulls off. There we go, that's off. So behind here, grab handle, you'll see these little plastic covers. There's one there and there's one just there. They just pop off and you have two Torx 20s, I think the Torx 20s, screws behind there. So this card's been off before. I know both cards have been off before. The passenger side one is quite damaged. That's why I'm taking them off to do the repairs on the door cards. Now on the passenger door, the fixings are slightly different. You've still got these two here, but you've got a plug up here. The grab handle's a different configuration, so you've got a plug up here. You need to pop the plug off, and then there's another Torx 20 screws. It's quite hard to get to. It's really deep inside here. So that's all the screws now taken off, and you just need a trim tool now. So at the top here, you've got metal tabs that hold the top of the door card in. There's a piece of plastic behind the door card here that should be attached. On the passenger side, it wasn't attached. I think whoever removed the door card must have put a bit of strain on it and it came away from the door card. So that's going to get fixed. So I'll show you on the passenger side properly how this all fits on. So you can see it's got these little metal tangs actually attached to the top of the door, and in the door card there is this that should be glued on. This one on this side has come away. That's how it was. That's why the car's here, to have all these replaced or re-glued on. So that fits on like that. What you don't want to do is just pull at the door card. You want to get a tool in there and prise it away as you pull, but lift it up at the same time. So if you just get a flat screwdriver just in the side of it like that, and then just turn the screwdriver. Don't try and lever it, just put it in, just turn. Same there, quarter turn. You'll be able to see where they are once you start. This is why you need to have the window down, just to be able to get to these and see what you're doing. So that's the top bit off. So then you can work around the bottom of the door. So you can see here the plastic pocket inserts should be glued to the door card itself, and that's where the fixings are, on the plastic part. So obviously these need re-gluing on both sides so the door card reattaches properly. So I'll just work around with the trim tool. That is now completely off. To lift it up, one attached there. And then you have the speaker. The speaker plug just pulls out. And that's the door card removed. So you can see these plastic parts here, they should be attached to the door card. So that's the door card removed. I'll have a look at this in a minute. Yeah, now I need to do the repairs on this card, or on both cards. This one, the face of it isn't actually too bad. It's just all these plastic bits that need gluing on. The passenger side is a little bit more work, the vinyl will start to come away in places. So that's going to get re-glued and then all the plastic parts put back on. Into the other room and start doing that now. So the vinyl's coming away here where the pocket is. It's in both pockets. Along this edge here, it's coming away. Along this top edge here and also this here, there's a bit there that is coming away. And obviously the plastic parts that go onto here, so this one that's on this side here needs to be re-glued, and the piece that goes along the top edge needs to be re-glued as well. And then once I've put the vinyl back in place, I'll put the pockets on. So I'm going to use a little bit of heat to stretch this vinyl. I'm not going to use the steamer this time, I'm just going to use the heat gun. I will get some glue ready, so I'm going to use a non-plasticizer glue. So I've got some glue in the pot now. I'm just going to apply glue to both surfaces, so the door card and the vinyl. I'm going to let this glue go hard, and the heat from the heat gun will allow it to go sticky again. So someone has attempted to repair these in the past. You can see the old glue. I'm not going to try and remove it. It'll be a bit of a pain. But I'll just concentrate on this, on the top pieces first. I've got plenty of glue on those now. And we'll glue this edge here on both of these pieces. There's not much to glue here. Be very careful with this glue. I'm going to leave that now for 5 minutes. So the glue's gone hard enough now, so I'm just going to warm up the vinyl. So I'm leaving my hand here just so I know it's not getting too hot. So I want to clamp this corner just to make sure it stays in place. quite tricky because I don't have a lot to play with here. I'm just going to flip that over and check it. Okay, so we're not too bad. Now this side isn't as bad here, so I've got a bit more to play with on this side here. So I'll leave them clamps on there on this one for a while. So this one's been played about with before. Someone's tried to glue this piece on here. It's actually in two pieces, so it's had a snap there. So whatever they've used has stuck to the plastic, but not to the card itself. So I need to remove all that, and obviously it hasn't worked. Start on this corner first. So I'm going to use the same glue to stick the plastics on that I used to stick the vinyl on, because I know it will work. Just checking, making sure it's held down really firmly. So now you just sort these ends out here inside the pocket. So I need to check, make sure this is on firmly. Yep, that's not going to come off. Some more hot glue in this one here. Put that to one side now. What I will do first is just check this here. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue down the side of this just to make sure. Check everything, make sure it's all tight, nothing's going to come away. Don't want to put the dog cars back on and then have an issue. So I'm just going to continue with all this now. you've seen it on the other one, so there's no difference. So I'll come back to you when I've finished it all on the car.